Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and it's good to see you again. We got some Fry and Laurie today. I noticed this in my YouTube feed here. I'll tell you one thing. My YouTube recommended video feed has been inundated with almost complete UK stuff. So congratulations, you guys have conquered my YouTube recommendation feed here. So pat yourselves on the back. And I'm not complaining one bit. It just allows me to have more fun on my own if I want to watch them on my own, or do more reactions like this. So this one is called The Well-Spoken Barber from a bit of Fry and Laurie. So this should be pretty fun. It looks like Stephen Fry is going to be the well-spoken barber. So let's see what this is all about. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and hopefully this is pretty good. Here we go.
Pray the weekend just past, sir. May I inquire as to whether sir was in receipt of an enjoyableness, or did events prove themselves to be of an otherwise nature?
No, very pleasant, thank you.
Very pleasant, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Then, might I take it, sir, that for that period you were not within the boundaries of Lincolnshire, where I understand it rained like a bitch?
No, I was nowhere near Lincolnshire.
Sir, I am uplifted to hear such things.
No, my wife and I spent the weekend in Hull.
Sir is married?
Yes.
I had literally no idea.
I thought for a second he was going to be upset about him spending some time in Hull. I'll tell you what, that episode of Only Fools and Horses to Hull and back, that was my favorite episode of the entire show, I think. It's debatable, but I think it might have been my favorite episode.
Never mind.
Sir, my remissness in failing to felicitate sir upon the joyousness in good tidings is something I fear I shall have to live with for the rest of my life. Now, to business. Being one of the shrewdest sirs who has ever swum into my purview, may I take it that sir is keen to exploit the financial and social advantages inherent in having a haircut?
A haircut, that's right, yes.
Of course, a haircut is a hair enhanced, if sir will entirely fail to slash my throatlet for being so old. Now, sir, the hair in question is?
What?
The hair currently under advisement belongs to?
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Yes.
Sir, I sneak myself towards the suspicion that sir has cast me as the mouse in his ever-popular cat drama.
My hair? I want you to cut my hair.
Your hair?
Yes.
So your own hair is the hair upon which this entire transaction is to be founded.
Why would I come in here to get you to cut someone else's hair?
Sir, please set fire to my legs if you think I'm trying to make hair-cutting sound more romantic and glamorous than it really is. But believe me when I tell you that in my position, one cannot be too careful.
Really?
Yes, indeed, sir. Once, and once only, have I had to cut the hair of a gentleman against his will. And believe me when I tell you that it was both difficult and impossible.
I would actually pay to see that. I want to see that skit. Not that this skit is bad, it's not, but I want to see that skit where they try to cut somebody's hair against their will. That would be funny.
Oh, well, it's my hair.
Your hair?
Yes.
Now, sir, we proceed to that most important of stages. Which one?
Which one what?
Which of the manifold hairs upon sir's crisp and twinkling headage would sir like to place in my professional care for the purposes of securing an encampment?
Well, all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
Sir is entirely sure?
Well, of course I'm sure. What's the matter with you?
Sir, I seek not to question the profoundness of sir's wonder, merely to express my own humbleness at the prospect of so magnificent a charge.
No. Well, all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
My word.
Is that a problem?
Oh, no, indeed, sir. No, indeed, sir. Not a problem, sir. So far from being a problem, sir, as you would not believe. I merely hope that, sir...
Yo, how many cloths does he need? He's put like 4 fucking aprons, or... I don't know what those things are called. Aprons, smocks, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but he's put like fucking 5 of them on, and he's about to put another one on.
Sir can take time off from what I know is a very hectic schedule to appreciate that for me to cut all the hairs on Sir's head represents the snow-capped summit of a barber's career.
Well, you've done it before, haven't you?
Oh, yes, indeed, sir. Yes, I once cut all the hairs on a gentleman's head in Cairo shortly after the war, when the world was in uproar and to a young man everything seemed possible.
What?
It would be bootless to deny that I was a younger and better-looking barber then, but let's hope that the magic has not entirely disappeared up its own rabbit hole. We shall see. We shall see.
Wait a minute, wait
He's got another one!
Cotton-picking minute here.
I can't get over how many fucking pieces of cloth this guy is putting on Hugh Laurie, man. And he hasn't asked a single thing about that.
You've cut someone's hair, all of it that is, once since the war.
Sir would prefer it if in the sphere of total haircutation I was to him a virgin? Yes, that I can respect.
What?
The desire that we should both of us embark upon this journey together as innocents, as wide-eyed travellers to a distant land, unknowing of our fate, careless of our destination, to emerge someday somewhere, bruised, sad, a little wiser perhaps, but...
Any of you guys ever had I don't know if there's like any difference in barbershops in the UK than there are in the United States, but let's, for the sake of the argument, or not argue it, but for the sake of this scenario, let's pretend they're kind of the same. You ever get a barber that just wouldn't shut the fuck up? And I'm talking like you're surprised that they still have breath in their body when they're speaking. Like, they just talk so much, and you're just like, dude, just cut the fucking hair, man. Just cut the fucking hair. I want to get out of here. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, pal. That's like what this guy reminds me of, except with a superb vocabulary and command of the English language. Which all the barbers that I've had that won't shut the fuck up, they lack that. They lack great command of the English language and a wide-ranging vocabulary. So, which I like both of those as well. So but you know, I feel like other than these reaction videos, I know when to shut the fuck up. I don't know. Anybody else had a barber like that that just like, dude, mate, just chill, just cut the hair, man.
As wide-eyed travellers to a distant land, unknowing of our fate, careless of our destination, to emerge someday somewhere, bruised, sad, a little wiser perhaps, but ultimately and joyously alive.
Goodbye.
Should have done that like after he put the second smock on you, you muppet. Oh man, I like that sketch a lot, actually. I still can't get over the fact that he put like 7 fucking pieces of cloth over his body, man. That was wild. Good stuff. What? Oh, what's this on the right here? Oh, I get another recommended sketch from a bit of Fry and Laurie. So this might be a double header. Then you might see another upload shortly after this one. But I really like that sketch. That was excellent. But yeah, there's some barbers, man. They just don't shut up, and then you make a note like either you don't. At least I did. I do actually enjoy conversation when I'm with a barber, but like when they are just like and they just don't stop. Like there's times for just a pause, you know. So it's not like I don't enjoy conversation with a barber when they're cutting your hair. But if it's just continuous frothing at the mouth, it gets very eccentric and ridiculous. And I'm like, dude, that's enough. And either I make note never to go back to that place ever again, or if I do like the place, don't let that guy cut your hair again. So I'm fortunate enough to where the place that I go to get my hair cut, I literally like every single barber. And they all cut my hair the way I want them to. So it's like the only, and that's probably the only time I could ever say that in my life. So and I've been going there for 4 years now. So it's like the only time in my life where I like every single barber in there. I like the conversations, and they all cut the hair the way I like them to. So you guys might disagree. I don't know, for the hair I still have left. But anyway. little insider information there for you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and it looks like, because of this video I'm looking at over here on the right in the recommendation feed, that this might be a 2-for-1 day with Fry and Laurie. So I'll see you again soon. Peace out, y'all. Take care.